In part 2 of our factoring review, we are going to take a look at graphing using the greatest common factor, GCF, and what we're going to be doing is just the distributive property in reverse. So normally what we do with our distributive property, we go when we have a monomial times a polynomial, we take and multiply each term. So 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. So that's our distributive property. Remember, when you multiply with your variables, keep the base, add the exponents. So on this slightly more complicated looking distribution here, 2x squared y times xy squared, 2 times 1 is 2. X squared times x is x cubed. Remember, that's 2 plus 1. And then y times y squared is y cubed. That's 1 plus 3. 1 plus 2. 2x squared y times negative 3x squared y. So 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. Y times y is y squared. And then 2x squared y times 4x cubed. 2 times 4 is 8. X squared times x cubed is x to the 5th. And then y is just by itself stays y. So that's our distributive property. Now what we're going to do is use that in reverse. So we're going to come in and we're going to take a look at this polynomial here where we are factoring, and we're going to look for our greatest common factor, GCF, greatest common factor. So when I look at the numbers, I've got 1, 5, and 20. So 1 is my GCF as far as that is concerned. And then I've got b cubed, b squared, b. So b is definitely common. And remember, you choose the lowest exponent, because that's the only way it's going to be common for all of them. So I'm going to pull out my GCF, which is just that 1b. And to find out what goes on the inside, I'm just going to divide each of these terms by b. When you divide with variables, you subtract your exponents. So b cubed divided by b is b squared. 5b squared divided by b is 5b. Negative 20 divided by b is negative 20. Now when you're done, what's left inside your parentheses should have nothing in common other than 1, which is true here. And if you were to redistribute, you should get your original answer back. So b times b squared would be b cubed. b times 5b would be 5b squared. b times negative 20 would be negative 20b. So we know we did that one well. Let's take a look at another example. So on this one I have 12, 33, and 9. So my GCF there, my greatest common factor, the biggest number that goes into all three, 3. I start with my smallest number. 9 doesn't go into 33 or 12, so then I look at my factors of 9, which are just 1 and 3. 3 goes into all of them. X is common. 6, 4, and 2 are my exponents, so I pick the smallest, 2. And then I've got y cubed, y to the 5th, no y in that last one. So y is not common, so it's not part of my GCF. So again, to figure out what goes in the parentheses, I'm going to divide each of these by 3x squared. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. X to the 6th divided by x squared is x to the 4th. And then y cubed. Plus 33 divided by 3 is 11. X to the 4th divided by x squared is x squared. And then y to the 5th. And then minus 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then the x squareds cancel. So we know we're good there. Whoops. And that is it. My work got a little messy there, but my thing doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm just going to leave it just like that, and that would be my final answer. I could check by redistributing, and I'll leave that up to you.